Hello everyone, I'm Hana. After a short but intense overnight trip in New Orleans, we are now heading to Florida. I think those of you who saw the video on Shorts already know. My goal was to show Ina the diversity of America in a short time, and in the process, we met many people. From the American woman and Korean American who helped us in New York, to an American we met by chance in Texas, a Chinese American, and even a Spanish American in Florida. None of these encounters were planned, but that's how we met in America, having crossed both the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans. Some of you have expressed concern that my sister and I might judge America, its environment, people, or history based on just one part. I'd like to talk about that for a moment today. From escaping North Korea and passing through China to settling in South Korea, I've experienced miracles that seemed impossible and sometimes faced all sorts of false accusations and misunderstandings just for being North Korean. In a life that's been both short and long, what I've realized for sure is that the world I know isn't everything. Whether it's nations, history, culture, or people, we are learning about a new world we never knew through various experiences and explorations on the road.
예쁘게 꾸미고 있는 우리 이나. 저희 플로리다에 가는데 거기에 구독자분이 우리를 초대해 주셨어요. 그래서 거기에서 자막을 메모를 겁니다. 이 비행기는 처음이에요. 이거 뭐지? 스피릿이죠. 스피릿 비행기가 처음인데 저가 항공사인데 굉장히 좋네요. 열심히 뜯으래요. 켈리 만나러 가기 위해서 예쁘게 꾸미고 있어요.
구독자 만나는데 예쁘게 꾸며야지.
I first encountered Indiana Jones when I was 25 years old. The world in North Korea was a space filled with lines that shouldn't be crossed, things that shouldn't be seen, and information that became dangerous once known. But in the world of Indiana Jones, a map was not a tool of control, but an invitation to curiosity, and a border was not a barrier, but the starting point of a story. It was as if Indiana Jones was whispering to me, "The world isn't something to be hidden, it's a place you must go and see for yourself." Watching Indiana Jones for the first time, I thought, I too am a person who is allowed to live like that. Everyone, my sister and I, don't know much about America, so we are clumsy and full of mistakes. I want to tell you that thanks to all of you who communicate with us through comments, we feel more secure as we learn about the world. To us who escaped North Korea and are now exploring the world, you are like a lighthouse. In our new journey in 2026, we plan to be bolder and explore America with our eyes and mouths, even if our English is still clumsy. Please join us on our 2026 journey, two curious, slightly quirky sisters who escaped North Korea and want to discover more of the world. And I also want to talk about why we couldn't say we were from North Korea during this trip. The reason is, well, it's the identity confusion I'm experiencing as someone who escaped North Korea and is now living as a South Korean citizen. The moment people asked where I was from, I felt confused about where to place myself. While Ina has a fear of simply saying she's North Korean, for me, the confusion is even greater. As a defector living in South Korea, this has been a long-standing question about my repeated identity crisis, but it's slowly becoming clearer while traveling in America. Perhaps this American journey is a map to finding my identity. In America, where diversity is valued and differences are respected, I wonder what those of you living there think about this. Wow, we're up in the sky over Florida right now. Throughout the entire American trip, the window seat on the plane was always for Ina. But this time I sat there. I was curious about the view of Florida from the plane. Wow, I was so amazed by the scenery where the ocean surrounds the city. It's fascinating how waterways appear before roads, how the boundary between land and sea feels blurred, and how even the city itself seems to rest as part of nature. Wow, this is incredible, absolutely breathtaking. I thought the feeling of flying would become ordinary if I traveled often, but it's not. Every time I travel, the feeling of flying changes depending on the destination. This Florida trip is about living with Americans. A subscriber living in Florida invited us to their home, suggesting we try living like Americans for a while. So you can think of this Florida trip as a journey of people. If I were to summarize this trip to Florida in one sentence, I'd like to say this. When a person comes to you, it is an incredible event where you encounter their past and present. Everyone, Kelly is a warm person who helped my sister and me create truly precious memories. It was our choice to accept the offer to experience living with an American, so please refrain from leaving any comments that might make Kelly feel uncomfortable. I don't want anyone to be hurt because of us. We simply want to share our travel moments with all of you exactly as they are. Kelly also readily agreed to this for all of you who support us on the Hanaya channel. I politely ask that you just enjoy this video for what it is. Now shall we head out on our journey of people in Florida?
여러분 안녕하세요. 이나랑 플로리다 왔어요. 여기 플로리다에 사시는 현지인 분이 저희를 초대하셨어요. 그래서 미국인처럼 한번 살아보려고. 미국인과 함께 살아보려고.
날씨가 더운 거야, 추운 거야?
근데 날씨 적응이 너무 안 되네. 추웠다 더웠다 이래가지고 가늠을 못 하고 있어요. 이게 더운 건지 추운 건지. 저는 덥다고 그러고 동생은 춥다고 그러고. 일단 그래서 지금 기다리고 있어요.
Everyone, we finally met Kelly, a subscriber of the Hanaya channel, who we'll be staying with in Florida. Our first meeting was truly intense. Well, it was welcoming yet unfamiliar. I felt the excitement, but I couldn't quite catch the rhythm. I wanted to respond to Kelly, who was trying to connect with us by playing BTS music, but I had no idea how to react. Ina was so taken aback by the high energy and big reactions that she just sat quietly in the back seat the whole way. In the meantime, my mind was racing, trying to figure out how to bridge the gap and change the atmosphere. Communicating through writing was seamless, but when it came to speaking in person, I got so nervous that I didn't know what to say or where to start. But it seemed like Kelly was just as flustered as we were. What an awkward and baffling first encounter in beautiful Florida. With our clumsy English, will we really be able to live like Americans in Florida with Kelly? Please understand that due to BTS music copyright, I had to cover the scene entirely with narration. Before going home, Kelly offered to show us Florida's beautiful ocean first, and we're heading there now. Staying with Kelly, we ended up using the translator you all recommended constantly. Honestly, I think Florida wins the prize for the most used translation app on our trip. One small issue though, Ina missed lunch and is getting really hungry. She keeps whispering it to us, but we still don't know how to say "I'm hungry" to Kelly yet. At the moment, I'm quietly searching for the right timing to tell Kelly, Ina is hungry.
오, 세상에 그림 같아. 여기 세워가지고 볼라 그러나 보지. 보여줄라. 아우. 아, 이쪽으로 가야 된다고?
누가 혼자 수영할 정도는 아니다.
그래요. 아, 근데 이 사람들이 느끼는 온도랑 다른가? 내가 우리가. 어머머머머. 아니, 가는 곳이잖아. 오!
Sand is
오! 와우!
really soft. Hard to walk on.
와, beautiful! 오! 우와.
사진 따놓을까 우리야.
어? 어?
피자 피자.
어?
사진.
알았어. 오!
They're nice details.
아. 와, 이게 보자. 어머, 세상에. 이야, 이거 머리 봐봐, 이게. 어머. 오.
I'm old. Floridian when it gets.
야, 근데 너무 멋있다, 이거. 하늘이 그림이네, 완전히. 아. 가자. 바다가 완전히 그냥 엄청 많네.
모래가 엄청 부드럽다.
빨리 와.
Our first meeting with Kelly was a little awkward and unexpected, but we're slowly starting to get to know each other. Ina is opening her heart little by little too. When I first met Kelly, what surprised me the most was the energy I felt from her. I honestly couldn't help but wonder where all that energy came from. She lives her life with such liveliness and vitality, and that really left an impression on me. Stay tuned for the next chapter of our Florida adventure with Kelly. What did you think of today's video? Leave a comment below. See you in the next video. Thank you.